Hey, what's up, Derek? This is Steven, man. I spoke to you this morning, or depending on when you watch this video, it was Wednesday morning. Hey, man, in this video, I'm going to show you three things you can do today to bring in more high quality electrical jobs to your business. So, by the end of this video, if you can see that I have the technical know how to get you more high quality jobs, then shoot me back a message and we can chat. Or you can just take this information and implement it yourself, and that's cool as well. But without further ado, I'll go ahead and get into this. The three things I'm going to be going over are content, citations, and backlinks. So content is anything on your front page here. Now, most business owners, they understand the importance of content, but they don't really understand how much content they should have or what type of content Google is actually looking for to rank you. So I went ahead and grabbed all your content. I copied all the words on your front page and I put it into a word counter. And you're probably wondering why I did that. So you have 217 words total on your front page. Now Google likes to see at least right around 1,500 words of content, especially for industries such as this industry, and to really kind of put you in the runnings for the top spot when people are searching for these terms. Now the type of content for that, I brought up the main competitor in the Raleigh area, and that's Miller and Miller. They're number one right now. And I've got a tool here that I use called Ahrefs. It's a subscription I pay for, and it gives me some behind the scenes view of what Google uses to actually rank websites on their search engine page. So in the past 30 days, Miller and Miller Electric, their website was found for 37 keywords and it was clicked on 136 times. Now, we're looking for what we call buyer intent keywords. These are keywords that people are searching for when they're looking for your services and they're looking to pay for them, right? So, I put you in this tool as well, and in the past 30 days you were found for 20 keywords and your site was clicked on 3 times. So what we can do is actually go back to Miller Miller and click on their keywords and find out what they're being found for. So they're being found for electrician Raleigh NC, electricians Raleigh NC. These are all location based buyer intent keywords, and these are the same ones you want on your website. So let's see what you're being found for. So you got electrician in Durham. So there's emergency electrician in Raleigh, but you'd want all these types, the type like Raleigh, the ones they have for Raleigh, and then we'd want to find all the ones for Durham, the buyer intent ones, and we want to put them on your site. And you don't just want to put them on once. We'd want to find out how many times Miller has them on their website, each of those terms, and we'd want to put them on at least once more than them. So if they have these on once or twice, you'd want them on 3 or 4 times, right? And that would actually, with 1,500 words of content and those buyer intent keywords, match them in that, but put them on more, that would actually put you as the authority in the content department. So the next thing I'd like to go over are citations. Now, when people are searching these terms like electrician, Raleigh, NC, Google studies have shown that right around 45% of people searching for these terms are going to be clicking on one of these businesses right in here. Now, this is the map pack, and this has everything to do with your Google business profile. Now, most people they assume that it's your reviews that actually get you ranked in here, but that's not true. It's not the reviews, it's not pictures or anything like that. It is citations. So Wright Electrical Services LLC has the most citations out of any of the businesses right now in Raleigh. Now, what is a citation? A citation is your business's name, address, and phone number on a directory online, a directory like such as Yelp, Angie, White Pages. There's a ton of them. And you want to be in at least 300 to 400 directories to make sure you get on this and really kind of dominate this area. Good thing is there's tools out there that will actually show us what and how many citations each of these businesses have. So we could find out how many Wright Electrical Services has, and say they have 250, you'd want at least 300. But like I said, between 300 and 400 would put you on this list and probably on top there. Next, underneath the map pack is the Google's organic search results listing, and this number one spot is the most coveted spot on the page. It gets about 40% of clicks alone, whereas this was splitting up that 45. This is 40% alone. The main driver here are backlinks. So what are backlinks? Backlinks are other relevant websites linking back to your website, and they act kind of like online referrals. And the more relevant that site is that links back to you, the better. So, for example, let's say you have a local blog page or a popular industry site linking back to you. That's what's going to help push you up in the rankings. However, since you are you deal with electrical services, say you have a pizza site that's linking back to you, that's no good because you don't sell pizza. So let's revisit this tool that I showed you earlier. We can see what backlinks Miller & Miller Electric has, and we can also see what backlinks you have. So right now you have 123 backlinks, and Miller & Miller has 123. So you don't have the same. But relevance is key here. So we can see what backlinks they have, and we want to go down their list and match all their backlinks. You don't want to do it with just this site, but the top 3 to the top 5. You want to go into their backlinks and you want to match them, meaning reach out to the websites that they're getting links from and get links from those same websites. If you did that with the top 3 to 5, that would actually put you on top of the list. It would take a little bit to get there, but once Google indexed all that, you would take over this number one spot and you would take over all the traffic that they're getting. So a lot of people, they don't really understand how this works. They think that some of them think that, the longer a website has been around, that's what ranks it high. And sometimes that's the case if they're doing the right things. But it's not. It's just a method that we use to get, it's a tried and true method that we use, good SEO practices to get websites ranked. So just to recap, what we covered today. First thing is going to be content. So you want at least 1,500 words on your front page with the right keywords and the right amount of keywords. Second thing is going to be citations. So you want to be in at least 300 to 400 directories to really dominate this map pack here. And lastly is going to be backlinks, meaning you need more relevant websites linking back to your site to show Google that you guys are the authority when it comes to electric companies in the Raleigh area. If you were to implement this, what I showed you today, you would be number one. Now, like I said earlier, you can take this free blueprint and tackle it yourself, and I'm totally cool with that. Or if you want to take the most effective route, save yourself some time, you can book a discovery call with me. Again, my name's Steven. I live right here in North Carolina, just outside of Fayetteville. You can just reply back to this email, or you can give me a call at 910-551-2006. At the very least, I hope this was educational for you, and I showed you a few things that you can go ahead and start implementing today, start claiming more high-quality jobs, start outranking your competition. But at the very least, I just ask that you give me some feedback on this video. Let me know how I did. But other than that, I really hope you have a good rest of your day, and I appreciate your time. Take care. Bye-bye.